Hi guys, I'm Josh Mason and I'm going to take you around the track on my track walk. Now at the moment we're standing at turn 1. Around the track we've got reference markers and I brake at the 80-meter board, and personally I'll rather go for late apex as that's very crucial and important going down to turn 2 because we've got a bit of a straight before we get there. So I try and aim for a later apex, so that means that the car's pointed in a straight line when it goes round the corner, so that I can get the power earlier and quickly, so that the speed carries all the way down to turn 2.
I really feel like there's a bromance that's forming right now.
Don't be jealous.
Heading up to turn 4, and as you can see, you cannot even see it. So it's a blind corner, it's ridiculously fast. So it's very gutsy, and yeah, it's one of those corners you just have to hold your breath and hope for the best really. At the top of the hill, going through turn 4, it's really quick because the exit curbs come really fast at you, so you have to be very precise of where you turn, because the exit curbs are very brutal. It actually can damage the car, especially the floor of the car. So for this corner you have to be very precise. Going through turn 8. So turn 8 is a very important corner because it pretty much goes straight into turn 9. So turn 8 and turn 9 are pretty much one corner, but it's very easy to get too carried away with your entry speed because, you know, especially in our car, we can keep the minimum speed quite high. So we need to be very disciplined on how we take this corner because it can affect turn 9. So, you know, turn 8 and turn 9 work hand in hand together. And yeah, it's just very important to be very disciplined so that through the corner, well through both corners, you'll be fast.
Yesterday I fell into temptation, I couldn't not do it.
We are here, made it to the track. It's actually a beautiful day today. It's 40 degrees, so it's very hot. You know, looking forward to today. I'm just telling you guys that I just made it to the track. Like, where's the sun? Like, look how bright that is. Seriously bright. So, yeah, it's gonna be a really hot, sweaty day today. Friday practice done today. Overall, the day went really well. Finished P4 in session 1 and P2 in session 2, which is a good result for us. You know, it shows that we've got good pace in the car heading into qualifying tomorrow. But throughout the day, we did have a little bit issues in sessions 2. We were having some gear issues when we're going through the upshifts. So we had to come in the pits and get that sorted. But it was a quick change. It was the change of the steering wheel and back out we went. But no, overall it was a very productive day. Good pace, car feels really good. And now I'm just about to go to bed and hopefully translate what we did in sessions 2 tomorrow morning in qualifying. Qualifying just finished, starting P10 for race 1, not the ideal position we want to be in, where we should be realistically. As the day we ended yesterday in being in the top 5, so it's quite disappointing for us, and I'm extremely disappointed myself for not going high up on the grid. But you know, like we've got a good pace in the car because we did a lot of race distance in testing, so we know for a fact that we've got a good race car underneath us. So hopefully for race 1 we can translate that, what we did in testing, into race 1. So the strategy for race 1 is going to be very important because the weather showing forward tomorrow might be raining all day, so we can either go on new tyres for race 1 so that we can use that to go further up on the grid. But you know, we have to see what the weather depends on for tomorrow, so the strategy is very, very key today. So you see how it goes. Yeah, so race 1 just finished. Really good result, finishing P4 from starting 10th, so gained 6 positions, was really, really good. Really pleased with myself for going up the grid. But you know, as a driver, you always want to improve so that you can go to the front. So I need to sit down the team because we had some pace issues, I think, during the race. So I need to sit down the team and wonder why we were struggling pace-wise to keep up with the top 3. But no, can't complain with P4 from starting 10th. So on a track where it's really difficult to overtake in the first place. So yeah, you know, I'm looking forward to the race tomorrow. Morning everyone. It is Sunday today, which means it's race day. We've got 2 races today. Starting P3 for race 2 as it was reverse grid. So yesterday we finished 4th, which means we start 3rd for race 2. So looking forward to it. Hopefully get some good results in that one. But no, it's going to be a really interesting day because the weather is showing that it might rain for race 3. So it might throw a few interesting things out there. And yeah, let's get some good results now. So race 2 has just finished, finished P7. Another race which I want to forget in a way. Got hit on lap 1 and also got a 5-second penalty for a jump start. So that's where the race pretty much went away from me. But the good thing is that we had a good pace in the car. To pull almost a 9-second gap from P8 to always catch up to one of the motorsport drivers, which is good. So it's starting P7 for race 3 and hopefully that'll be a better one.
And like after 11:30, the eldest year, and keep
Race 3 was a very interesting one. Unfortunately, we didn't finish the race because all of a sudden, before we went on the grid, it started pouring down rain. And through the whole weekend, that was literally the first wet weather running we had, well, pretty much all season as well. So it was a bit of a change up, like really quickly. In my opinion, I thought that it was kind of dangerous in a way that visibility was too poor, and I think it was pretty dangerous for some other drivers as well, as 4 or almost 5 people spun behind the safety car during the race. Unfortunately, I was one of them. But you know, had to keep looking forwards and you know, prepare better for Imola in 2 weeks, so that when we get there, we can show people our true potential in race results as much as qualifying as well.